Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy expert and author of How to Disappear. I'm going to talk about digital footprints in the form of phone records. Now, just to give you a little history, back in the day, when I was skip tracing and social engineering, phone records were the big ticket, man, because phone records tell all. I mean, it tells you who you're having an affair with, where you travel to, just, a lot of information about a person. And so, one of the mistakes that individuals make when they plan on disappearing is a lot of times they'll search information on their phone prior to really committing or thinking about they're going to disappear, but just general questions, on their Google search or, checking different websites about traveling or offshore living, banking, whatever it may be. And then what happens is the individual reaches that point where they realize, okay, I gotta do this more discreetly, and I have to deal with my footprints and create more privacy in my search methods. Now, the problem is you've already made that mistake. And that mistake you could have done that mistake, 3 months prior, 6 months prior, could have been one of those just random mindless things. You're sitting in a dentist's office and you're typing in, cost of rent in Costa Rica. So when you reach that point of disappearing, my suggestion is, if possible, go over your digital history. I mean, review it. Check out your emails. I mean, did you email places, in different countries or realtors or, banks, whatever it may be? Can you search your, search history of, where you, searched on the internet and things like that? Because it's there. And it's there for someone to find, whether it be, a private investigator who still has access to a social engineer pulling your records. And, something you did 6 months ago can catch up with you. So that's the downside of mobile phones and our kind of like searching before we even realize what we're doing. So when I was pulling phone records, it was easy. I mean, I used to just call up, pose as the individual. I'd have an identifier. And it was a piece of cake. I'd have the person read the phone records to me, date, number called, duration, time. And so it was really no big thing. Today, it's a lot more difficult. There's a lot more protocols to it. But you always have to assume that if you have a predator, they have access. Even if something's against the law to do or there's privacy protection, whatever it may be, you still have to assume someone can access it. And with that assumption of access, if you do anything or if you disappear to any of those places you searched, there's the potential of you being burned. So think twice before you jump and make sure where you jump to, you never searched on your mobile phone. With that said, be safe. If you have any questions, reach out, and that's it.